First it was just days. Then those days turned into weeks, and now Ruka isn't sure the last time she had a meaningful conversation with Rusthilt. As the generals of the Holy Nation began to topple, and the lands that once belonged to them fell into the lands of their allies, the Shek, and his city and followers grew. It seemed as though the responsibility began to weigh on him, his silence initially thought to be purely due to focus and leadership. But as time goes and Ruka has attempted to speak with Rusthilt, she's began to realize that it's more than that. What it truly is and what's causing it is lost to her. As they wander the wastes together, she attempts to initiate conversation to no avail. Perhaps it's the constant warlike state that's began to warp and change Rusthilt, or the goal being so close to in sight that focus is all-consuming, his one true driving force. But she can't help but think back on the days in Squin where Rusthilt lay unconscious due to an unfortunate attack by nearby bandits. How far they've come. As tends to be a running theme with the Rust Bandits, where they are and where they want to be don't seem to line up. Rumors of great armor and weapons out this far had swirled within the Rust Bandits for weeks and months. But upon arriving here, and after offloading some of their most expensive wares, they realized that the weaponry and armory here, while standard and useful, is far from anything better than most of them wear. And while it would certainly be an upgrade for some, it would be a waste of money in the end. And cats in the wasteland are few and far between. Now we have to move south again, and the Rust Bandits' journey is far from over. Welcome back to Kenshi, everybody. And I'm not kidding, we're not where I thought we wanted to be. Where we need to be, apparently, is down here. I've been told by many, many people, and I usually don't take comments into consideration when I explore, but at the same time, when we're working towards a goal and I just literally blindly pass by it, sometimes taking those clues is not a bad thing. Besides, I'm sure the Rust Bandits would have heard whispers of it down here anyway. We need to come back down here, and in this area here, there's to be I think there's a scrap yard or a scrap house. Something that will provide us some great weapons and or armor, maybe both. We do know where one of the best armor smiths in the world is, though. So we can make that happen. And we'll leave at night, where we can use stealth to our advantage if we run into anything. It's a bummer, though. But hey, we have 73,000 cats now, because we offloaded some of our stuff. And I only say some because we still have so many more things that are useful to us. Or not useful to us, that are worth a pretty penny. Granted, we still have things that are useful to us, things that I won't sell, like our AI cores and all ancient engineering research and all that stuff. But with what we've got right now on our pack beast, motors can go 400 a pop. As you can see, we've kind of ripped out most of everything else that was over here. Skeleton muscles, Ruka has it. CPU units are worth 6,000 a pop. That's a ton of money, and I'm starting to see why I should have been looting earlier in my life. We got 2,000 a pop here, 1,000 for some blood rum. And if we look on Ruka, she's still got 5 more power cores, which are 3,000 a piece. We might be able to mark them up depending on where we go. And we're just, we're in a very good situation monetarily, which I don't want to say is rare. We're always comfortable with how much money that the Rust Bandits kind of have jingling and jangling in their pockets. But it's never enough for what we want, right? Some of the more expensive armor is, well, expensive. Because, I'm a genius. What is that? There's something way, way, way out there. The Rust Bandits take a moment to take a look, and right over that ledge, we can see a light. Now, if we take a look at our map, we actually haven't explored this coast very much, if at all. We do know there's a ruin of Endin, Drin, and Bast here. Bermuda Triangle style, but whatever that is, we aren't actually sure. So why don't we take our crew and let's see what's down there. We might as well. We might as well explore. That's what we're here for. And seeing the wonders of the world is still interesting to Rust Hilt, and to me, of course, for many, many reasons. But, you know, the world is basically dead twice over from what we can pick up from the lore. There seems to have been two separate empires that ruled, the first and the second, each about 1,000 years apart, I believe. Or at the very least, the fall of the second empire was 1,000 years ago. So it's almost like we're in two post-apocalypse, or in the post-post-apocalypse at this point, which might be why technology has reverted and anything useful is kind of forgotten about technologically. Again, skeletons are such a very, very good example of that, right? Where these are like AI working robots with insane technology and intelligent design behind them. And we're so far removed from that multiple times over that, you know, they're just seen as sins and weird non-living creatures that are maybe the spawn of Satan. Who knows? That's what I love about this world. And that's why I'm excited for Kenshi 2. Also, the Kenshi developer did clarify, if anybody is curious, because there was some debate whether on a planet, a moon, or something else, that we are in a, spoilers in case you don't want to know, a landlocked moon. The moon, this is the planet, obviously, and the whether it's called Kenshi or whatever, this I keep wanting to say, the reason I'm stumbling is because my brain keeps trying to say planet. It should simply just say moon, but this landmass that we're on, that's the clarifying word I was looking for, is actually a moon, which is really cool, which means we're nowhere near Earth. And so what is Earth like at this point, 2,000 or 1,000, however many years later? You know, what are we to expect? I wonder if we'll ever see that. Probably not. I imagine if we do see Earth on a Kenshi, like, it would take, like, a Kenshi 7 before we figured it out and saw it. What is this? Oh, it's just a giant crashed ship. Or rundown building. I keep saying crashed ship. I would like it to be a crashed ship, I think, but it is what it is. Okay. Let's double the speed up. The only reason we're heading this way is because we saw the campfire lights and it drew our attention. And we'll head back towards where we're going soon enough. Where is our pack beast? All right. There are a lot of camps. So, let's be smart. Let's take our spy and send Silvershade in. I see nobody. Mountain dog cannibal hunters. Are these just cannibals? Cannibal hunters? Yeah, they are. They're just cannibal hunters out in the wilds, probably looking for cannibals. Ideally, hunting cannibals would be my guess. How interesting. All right, well, I'm glad I got to do a little scouting action. Let's swing back out this way. And we'll move. I think I said this in the latest Zomboid video, but hey, it's good information to have, especially for those who bothers you. I know for the majority of the people, it doesn't bother them, or at least it bothers them so small that it doesn't stop them from watching. But for people who don't like the clickety-clackety keyboard, hey, I hear ya. I understand. I personally enjoy the sound, but I can see how it would be distracting, especially when trying to tell a story. And for a while, I've been saying I plan on replacing it. Luckily, I am actually replacing it now. Corsair, I'm grabbing a Corsair Silent Cherry MX keyboard thing. It should be minimal sound, if any at all. What is this? Wait. We're cannibal hunters, but we're not... Wait, did that mean like they're not hunting cannibals? They're just cannibals who are hunting? I don't know, man. I have no idea. But back to what I was saying. I figured getting a new keyboard. Corsair's hooking me up, luckily, so I don't have to spend any money on it, which was one of the negating factors for it taking so long in the first place. Farm ruins. We'll check those out. But the other big thing, obviously, is that the sound is going to be muted pretty heavily. There might still be a little clicking, but it should be pretty minimal. What is that noise? Is this the ruined farm? No, it's up here. The other thought process behind it too is that while there are those who like the keyboard clicking, there are probably those who have straight up said they don't watch because they don't like the keyboard clicking. I feel like it can only do more good than bad anyway, and it's gonna be a dope keyboard, regardless. All right, there is nothing here. It is exactly as advertised. Ruins of a farm in an area that looks like it can't even hold crops anymore, and for some reason it's red. Ah. Because it's probably a holy farm, Mathis. Alright. This is a nice little area. I kind of like the sands. It gives it a coastal feel, even though it looks more desert-like since the water is kind of still distant. Probably a few miles out to the north. Alright, we're gonna get that travel going, and if anything interesting happens, well, you'll know I'll see you there. Akron's Fist. Well, it seems that I've already found something interesting. A place called Akron's Fist. Now, I don't know how dangerous this could be. Mostly because we've gotten the main generals. What more could they need? We're in the arm of Akron. Another Akronite area. Interesting. Well, even if we do want to take this out, I don't want to do it yet. We have a couple of people who are inexperienced, but moreover, they're not equipped. So even if they're fighting at a suboptimal rate, they're not gonna do much because they're gonna go down fast. At least if we can give them some armor, they'll last longer, and maybe some good weaponry as well. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Akron's Shield, Akron's Fist. The Skim Sands. This is new territory. We're not hopefully going to be hanging around in it too long. I don't know what kind of wildlife to expect out here. But if it's anything like the rest of the wastelands, I imagine it's not friendly. Just going to cut through a big old gulf. Ooh. Mercenaries, okay. A skimmer. So I don't think these guys are gonna attack us. They're not red, at least. Kind of need everybody to gather up. My pack piece has decided he's gonna go his own way. Go his own way. There he's back now. No more going his own way. No more going his own way. We can see movement in the distance. Checks. Yes, please. All right. In order for us to get there, we got to go through basically what is hell. Quite literally, it is hell. Dangerous rains, thunder, lightning, bad monsters. But all this running is going to be good for everybody, because the more they run, their athletics is going to slowly climb. And I think Knife and Shield are our lowest ones. Knife's actually already at 40. Okay. Everybody kill it. Thank you. Everybody bandage. Thank you. Slow down. Let's loot it. Well, good enough. I hope that didn't fudge us up too badly. We'll go through some health real quick. Ruka got a little beat up. Kang got surprisingly beat up, but I think because its taunt is on. Pack Beast got in there for some weird reason. And that's it. That's not too bad. It sucks that, you know, Kang and the like kind of got the brunt of it, but if anybody's gonna get the brunt of it, you know, having it be Kang is kind of as ideal as you would ask for at this point. Yeah, so we're in Acid Rain Town now. I mean, our best bet is to just keep running, I guess. It's gonna just whittle us down so fast. Maybe this is a bad idea. Don't go in the water, you idiots. All right, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Everybody out of the water. You're gonna die if you decide to swim there. Akron shield. Just get back that way. Yeah, look at how messed up you all are. Well, we might want to run off to Akron shield. Stay indoors. Oh, God. Grab him. Stay indoors, followed by sending only those who are not affected by the rain. Which may just be Silvershade. I mean, I can send my skeletons, but they're not gonna be doing a great job. They can't fight. Taking them would be a liability. Toysik might be the only one worth taking, but his stealth is terrible. Let's just get everybody inside. We're gonna just have them chill, and then we're gonna just take some spies and head out that way. Maybe just Silvershade. We'll probably have him get hooked up with a trader's backpack. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to trade with Ruka real quick. I really want him to take that. We'll arrange. We'll pop that there. Arrange. We're going to give her the important stuff in case he goes down. Oh, she's still got so much stuff. Good enough. All right, Silvershade. I don't know if this is going to be worth it. We'll take Toysik. We should give him a backpack or something. All right. Just the two of you. Just the two of you. Heading into Raintown. Here we go. And we're gonna sneak the whole way because God knows it might just help us out. It's our first iron spider we're getting by. I don't know if his stealth is actually going to go up from this. It is. It counts. Toysik and Silvershade. Who would have thought? Looks like we're stumbling across some Black Desert ninjas being murderized. So we're just gonna hopefully just leave them alone. Nope. Immediately ripped open Silvershade. But we should be okay to bounce. Let's kind of get everybody queued back up here. Toysik is fine. Silvershade needs to bandage himself up, actually. So let's first aid yourself. Okay. Got a little unlucky, but we're alright. All those strange buildings out in the wild there. You can hear more distant fighting. More foundations for buildings that never were. Or once were. But aren't any longer. So the digging of the foundations and the sea not finished just says that they tried but didn't finish. And we've got a Krupp of the tech hunters being walloped by an iron spider. So now we gotta slow things down. If we want to loot him, I'm game. It could be valuable. We just gotta be careful of the spider. Yeah. We'll go around the long way. Or not. Let's attack it. Let's see what happens. Silver Shade, you have to attack it too, homie. Come on. You gotta take it down. You gotta take it down. There we go. Do we have any way of healing you? Yes. I was gonna say, I thought I took repair kits, but I'm not sure, but I did. Oh no! Get in there. Come on, Silver Shade, you gotta beat it down a little bit more. Come on. Uh-oh. Toysic, I don't know why you're fighting. I mean, I appreciate the effort, but you actually did it. Oh my god. Rip out his badness there. Okay, we're alive. We're alive. We're barely alive, but we're alive. If we can get to the Black City, we're gonna be alright. It's just Toysic needs to get repaired now. Also, that tech hunter, is he gone? I think he got up. Yeah, he must have gotten up. I want you guys to sneak. Toysic is up. And you're all moving. Alright, Black City's where we gotta go. This two-man venture out into this acid rain-infested hellhole feels like a gigantic mistake. But we're out here. There's nothing that can stop us anymore. I remember this place. We actually discovered this place, and I think we robbed it pretty heavily. I'm curious if there's a bed in here, though. Skeleton repair bed, maybe? Probably not, but we're gonna take a quick look. We have a skeleton over there. Broken 30 model, which we could knock out, it seems. If we can get up behind it. But I don't see a skeleton repair bed. So I'm not gonna stress out about it. I'm gonna keep on moving. We have an iron spider all the way to our right, two right here. They don't look awake. I think I can see the fires of the Black City way out in the back. This is the dangerous part. We're gonna get there. We're gonna have to spend probably a day or two there. Maybe not 2 days, but likely a day. Healing up. We didn't bring anything to sell, which is fine. We could always sell what we've got back at the Akron's Shield, I believe, where our current crew is. In case you're curious. Oh my god, look at these old buildings. I love it. So many iron spiders everywhere. The danger not knowing which ones are going to activate and which ones are dead forever. I'm not seeing anything lighting up red on my mouse here, indicating to Toysic that all of these seem inactive from his scans. We're good so far. We're getting close. I'm gonna let go of sneak and try and just run in. Now, did you ever find what you were looking for? Thought not. Okay, we're here. We've made it. This place is cool looking as hell. I see no signs. Oop, oop. Robotic limbs. That could be very, very good. And a bar. Alright, let's swing into the bar. Let's see if there's a place we can hold up and rest. There's a couple. Skeleton barman. Let's see what he says to Toysik here. Back already? What can I get you? Show me what you got. What do you mean back already? I don't have anything. But I will sell you. Not enough to say, we settled here after life grew chaotic on the outside, but those times were so long ago, no one has a clear memory of our days before the city. What we do know is we're safer here, across acidic ground and hidden away from any war zone. The only downside is our isolation and the lack of occupation. Alright, well, let's see. Let's sell some things. Sure, I'll take whatever you got. We'll bop all that. And we'll rest if they have... Ah, yes, they do. I was gonna say, if they have any skeleton beds, we'll be using them. 200, not bad. I wonder if I... You know what? Let's just lie in this bed here. And heal up. Okay. In the meantime, let's make sure we sell off everything else that we've got. There's some fighting happening here, and I can't see... They're fighting a skimmer? Strangely enough. Not sure how it got there, but... Okay. Let's go loot the hell out of it. It's wounded, so never mind. Let's, we wait to go inside, I guess, to sell. That's what we're gonna do. Ooh. They're firing. Another skimmer. Suddenly a ton of skimmers out here. We'll take the rancid meat because we can do something with it and give it to the pack beast. And that's, you know, pretty damn good. No room for that item. I disagree. There we go. I wish these stacked, but I know that they don't because they're like all somewhat used. Yeah, there's a lot of just skimmers attacking for some reason. I don't know. It's bizarre. Alright, we'll wait to do some more selling. In the meanwhile, while we're gonna let them heal. Once that's done, we'll head to the scrap house and we will reevaluate, rebuy, and hopefully equip everybody with what they need. Probably spend all of our money. That was a dangerous trip. But Silvershade takes Toysik, and Toysik seems to know these people. Taking him with us was likely the right call after all.